Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette. I am a professional intuitive empath. I am a chef, a children's book author published, as well as an all-around life path 3. And I'm so glad to welcome you guys back. And first order of business is going to be a little bit of community business. Now, if you take a minute and you look down there at the number that I keep posted because we track our progress here on YouTube, you'll notice that it's not a lot of people, but each one of those people that have subscribed, I'm so very grateful for. And what I wanted to do was employ a bit of a metaphysical principle here by calling forth the thing that I am wanting to create and have grow here, which is community. And so before we even get into the title of the video, which is going to be about sliders, so yes, I'm getting to the point, I promise, I wanted to just say, I'd like to name the community that is here and honor that. And so I've come up with evolvers because we are evolving, evolver. I like it. So welcome evolvers. Even though there's just a handful of us now, I'm speaking into the universe that there are more that will be joining us shortly that resonate with the message and the community spirit that's over here, as well as the principle of evolving and tapping into the metaphysical spirituality that we have around us, and whatever spirituality brings us to our next level. So we are evolvers from here forward, and we're calling forth the rest of the community and the tribe to come in and see what resonates for them. Now, I want to get right into the video. And that is in regards to sliders. And of course, you guys know I have my handy dandy notes. I'm kind of a notes gal. But there is a phenomenon called being a slider. And really what this has to do with is people that are in the spiritual practices, or people that may not even be in the spiritual practices, that experience an inordinate amount of electromagnetic interference with things around their house, with phone cords, with chargers, with toasters, with microwaves, with TVs. Some people have even reported having incredible outages when they're driving underneath street lamps, especially the older fashioned street lamps that you might see in a movie or depicted somewhere. So this is called being a slider. And what this means is that you are functioning, to me, what it feels like is functioning and vibrating at a frequency and a level that doesn't always resonate with all of the technology that we're surrounded with. I am just looking around my home right now and just seeing, each thing that has a plug, and there's so many. How do we even live without it? The reason I'm talking about this with you is because I am a slider. And so for as long as I can remember, I have disturbed frequencies. I have not been able to have a radio in my car forever. I mean, since I got my first car as a teenager, I have always had issues with radios, and I would spend a lot of money and I would get a great system and I'd put in something new and it would be gone, broken, malfunctioning within weeks of me getting it. I can't keep phone cords. Light bulbs blow out quite often. If I'm laughing or having an extremely passionate and emotional moment, things go haywire. My husband says to me sometimes, stay away from my side of the bed, stay away from my lamp, because I'm always blowing mine out, and sometimes his as well. And he will come in some evenings and I will just look up from my book or my laptop and I'll be like, sorry. We don't even have to exchange words. And he just shakes his head, and we buy light bulbs in bulk. That's a real story. So I just want you to understand, if you have experienced this out there, what it means is that you're here to help raise the vibration, and that you have natural healing and intuitive tendencies if you're disturbing the frequency of things around you. When I say I can't keep a phone cord, it has become a running joke amongst my friends and family, who are like, why is your phone never charged? How is it that you have a phone and I never ever can reach you on it, or as soon as we get on it, it's about to die? Well, for people that are sliders, things that plug into you or plug in around you will kind of short out. And that is because you are experiencing higher levels of, I think, this kind of kinetic energy that actually is disturbing frequencies. So for me to stay grounded, sometimes I have to have those things away. And listen, who doesn't have their phone in their hand? Who doesn't have, who isn't always like holding that situation or touching it or looking at it or interacting? And so that's just a little moment of clarity I wanted to bring. If you're dealing with this, it's important to do some grounding exercises. It's important to shore up root chakra. I do have a video here about root chakra and how you can kind of raise that vibration, and I will try to link that below. But what I'm saying to you guys is it is okay. You are not a freak of nature. We've seen this depicted in movies where it's explosive and people are moving things in rooms and all of that can happen. That is not my particular gift or talent. It just happens to be frizzling out most electronic things around me and having terrible times with technology that isn't just attributed to being an 80s baby who grew up with a pager, So what I'm saying to you guys is do not worry if this is happening to you. It is just an indication that you are actually gifted and you are actually communicating and getting messages, maybe a lot more than you even would think. So if you notice high levels of disturbances, and intuitively, I want you to just go in and ask, is this coming from me or is this coming from outside? Because I know from my friends in the spiritual community who are mediums that we are dealing with electromagnetic disturbances when we're dealing with loved ones who are communicating with us. And I've had that experience as well as worked with clients who have gone through that. So I just wanted to leave that message for you guys. This is something you can navigate. It doesn't disturb your life. It doesn't mean you are exactly a Captain Marvel superhero, but in some kind of way, yeah, it's a kind of a magical power. Learning how to channel it and how to focus it for your good and for those of the good around you. I know you would think, how is breaking a light bulb ever going to be good? But what it means is that pay attention when you're in those states of high energy, because you're able to manifest, create, and shift your reality much faster in those moments. So pay attention if you are sliding. All right, guys, I'm so glad that you joined me today, or should I call you evolvers? I'm so glad that you joined me today. And if you'd like any more information about what I do, please go over to my website. It is Evolving with Monette, and you can find some information and some articles and some idea and in-depth description of the way that I do readings and how that works. All right, come back and we will continue to evolve together.